After a long, windy trip up a Sierra mountain, Brian Porter of Merced and a friend start unloading what makes Brian a world champion. A 30-foot, 50-pound biplane that the 22-year-old used to capture the 1976 World Open, outpointing 310 pilots from the U.S. and 15 foreign countries. Although there are height and airspeed indicators, hang gliding is still mostly done by the seat of the pants, whether using a kite, flexible wing, or rigid wing airplane like Brian's. For this flight, we attached a camera to the plane and a wireless mic to Brian. Then it was time for takeoff from 2,100 rocky feet up. As we take another look in slow motion at the takeoff, it's hard to describe the feeling of even watching a person jump off a 2,100-foot mountain with two wings strapped to his body.
All right, a little bit turbulent out here. A little bit turbulent to be playing around. We're still going up, about 200 feet a minute.
Flies high above the Sierra and Central Valley. Here are some of his thoughts.
Oh, I like it because it's when I'm up there, I'm by myself. It's an individual sport. You do get a lot of tension. It's a type of freedom that you can't find anywhere else. It's really hard to describe why. The money? Not really, not too much money. You can win a little bit, but really not enough to survive. In order to live on hang gliding, you'd have to be a manufacturer. To be a professional flyer, you'd only be good for till you're about 30. Then after that, you have to start thinking about something else to do. It's mostly for sport. But most people don't understand what's involved in the sport and how dangerous it really is. It really isn't that dangerous. It's like any other sport. People get hurt and make mistakes. It's just that it's such a unique sport that when something happens, everybody hears about it. I'm usually not afraid. It's not something that you wouldn't go off if you thought you were going to get hurt. I have complete trust in my airplane. So I worry about the danger because I'm worried that I'll make a mistake. So you have to keep on watching yourself and checking your airplane and making sure you don't make mistakes.
Brian made no mistakes this trip, staying up over an hour due to special thermals that lifted him 1,000 feet a minute at times. He was worried a little about a fence as he came in, but it was a perfect two-point landing.
Well, one should be ready after watching the world champion all morning fly around over the San Joaquin Valley. And there is a first time for everything, but it's interesting how the mind comes up with different images than what the world champ does.
If you don't succeed the first time, fail again. Since those are the types of things we amateurs dream up, let's remember what a real pro looks like, a pro like Brian Porter of Merced, California. Pat Ogle reporting.